Well, hello there and welcome to another training nugget. In this video, I'll be showing you on how to set and assign tasks in Odoo. Let's get started. Well, working with tasks that are assigned means you're using Odoo in managing your projects. And the very key element or module that you'd like to have into your Odoo is the projects module. I have already installed the project module here on my dash area. If you haven't, you can navigate into the app option, click to reveal the different modules that are available, and on the search area, you'll type projects. Moodle will scan through and it will show you the different project modules that are available. In this case, I have already installed, so it will show me that the project module is already installed. I'll navigate back into my options and I'll open the project module. Remember, in the project module, this is where we create projects, we create tasks, and manage the transitions between task phases from one end to the other. So in this project module, I have already created one specific project that is known as office party. Well, it means probably you're setting up an office party and you call that a project, and in that project, there are a number of tasks that are involved that will make the project become successful. If you're creating this project, you click on new option and the project option will pop up on this lower section in a kanban aspect. Remember, you can also change the view to the listing style, which will show you your project in a list aspect. I like working with the kanban tool, so I'll keep that as it is. Now, inside this specific project is where we create tasks. If I open this office party project, I can tell there's no task that has been created in here. However, I can tell there's a number of levels that I can use so that to make my project execute from ideation to completion smoothly. Now to create a task, I'll navigate into the task area, and from this task option, I'll click on new task. I'll name the task, for example, buy a cake as a task. And to assign the person who will go buy a cake, I'll navigate down here and there is the option assignee. So from the assignee option, I can remove the default and just search for any of the persons or the team members that are available in my Odoo. So if you want, for example, Moses, I can just select this as the assignee and they will get an update around that. I can also make the project to be private or public into a specific group of people. Once done, I'll select add and that project is added into my inbox area. I can decide to move this project from this level to the next level stage if that is where the project has gone into, if this is today. And you can tell if I decide not to have this as today, I can navigate into this gear option here and select edit stage. So rather than having that stage as today, I can have it as something else. For example, logistics. And I'll save that. And so I have in my Kanban board the different levels of executing this specific task. And you can tell that the task comes in with a label around the person who's supposed to follow up and execute this specific task. If it is in progress or if it is ready, then if you click on the ready option in here, you can select either of the option. So it shows that On the logistic area, we are already set. If you feel otherwise, you can select blocked and this will show on that specific dashboard. Notice that there is a progress option bar here that shows you the different status of all the tasks that are involved in this section. So if I add a new task into this section, you can tell that it shows I have 3 tasks here and the statuses of each and every task in there. If you hover, it even counts the number of tasks and says 1 is in progress, 1 is blocked, 1 is ready. And if you just do an experiment and make this other task as ready, you can tell that the green progress area becomes longer to showcase this. I can also move this to the next level and you can tell it comes in with the status that it had. Now, notice that when you're working with these titles in my Kanban area or the different levels of engagement, there is a small plus symbol at the end. On the right section, this symbol simply means I can add a task here directly rather than going into the new option which will create my task into the inbox area. So if I come in here, for example, on the logistic area, I need to get money from the office. So I just click on this plus symbol and it asks me to get money. I'll make it not private but public to the office party and I will choose an assignee and I'll select add. Notice that the status now also includes this new task that I have already added. Now to make this a little bit cooler, there are some toggle options here that launch a flyout menu that allows me to set a cover image if I want to. I can also navigate to the very same option and choose a specific color that appears on the left section of my tasks. I can choose red, for example, and that shows up on the left. This is just to indicate that it's related to a specific category in here. I also have a star area option that allows me to set priority options. I can have it as high priority by clicking on it once and clicking on it again, it removes the priority level. Get money needs to be of high priority, so I'll just click on high priority. Notice also I have a clock option in here that allows me to schedule that specific activity. If I click on that clock option and select schedule activity, it means that there are some sub tasks that I can do within that activity. For example, make a phone call or create a diary or reach out to person X, person Y, and it is able to remind me since it is a schedule. Well, there's a lot of other aspects that you can manipulate and work with these tasks in project management. Notice now, I can also view them in a calendar view at the very top section, and I can also filter, work with groups, among many other options. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next nugget.